Hey everyone, where we talk about some of the most valuable coins out there. If you're a coin collector, or even if you have a jar of old pennies sitting around, this video might just blow your mind. Because today, we're diving deep into one of the rarest Lincoln pennies ever minted, the 1970 S penny, and why one of these coins sold for a staggering $578,000. Yes, you heard that right. $500,000 for a penny. Let's explore how a simple 1-cent coin from 1970 could become such a valuable piece of history and what makes it stand out. To understand the value of the 1970 Lincoln penny, we need to go back in time a bit. The Lincoln Penny series began in 1909, created to commemorate the 1-inch. Okay, so let's focus on the specific penny that skyrocketed in value. The 1970 S penny is famous for a very specific reason: minting errors. A small batch of these pennies came with a double die obverse, which means the front side of the coin, featuring Lincoln's portrait, has doubled features. When a penny is struck twice by the die, it creates this fascinating doubling effect, especially on the date or the letters. And it's these errors that drive collectors wild. It's rare to find one, but if you do, you're in for a serious payday. Now, you're probably wondering, okay, but how does that error make the penny worth $578,000? Well, let's break it down. In 2018, a pristine example of the 1970 S double die penny was sold at auction for an incredible $578,000. Why? First, this particular penny was in almost perfect condition, what collectors call mint state 65 or higher. The better the condition, the higher the value. Second, the rarity of this error plays a huge role. Very few of these double die pennies exist, and even fewer are in such pristine condition. Coin collectors and investors are willing to pay top dollar for unique coins that are hard to come by. Plus, the 1970 S penny holds historical significance as part of a series of important minting errors from the 1960s and 1970s, which makes it even more desirable. Alright, so let's get to the important part. How can you find one of these rare and valuable pennies? Here's what you need to do. First, you need to look for the S mint mark, which is located just below the date on the front of the penny. The S means it was minted in San Francisco. Second, look closely at the date. That's where the doubling is most likely to occur. If you notice any doubling on the numbers or letters, especially around Lincoln's portrait, then you may have a very valuable coin on your hands. Make sure to use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to see the fine details. Also, don't forget to check the overall condition of the penny. Coins that are in mint condition, with no scratches or blemishes, are worth much more than ones that are worn out from circulation. So let's say you think you found a 1970 S penny with a doubling error. What's the next step? Your first move should be to have the coin professionally graded by a service like PCGS or NGC. These companies specialize in evaluating and grading rare coins based on their condition, rarity, and errors. Once your penny has been graded, you'll know exactly how much it's worth. And if it's in good enough condition, you might even consider selling it at auction. Who knows? Your 1970 S penny could be the next one to break a record. So there you have it, the story of the 1970 S Lincoln penny that sold for an incredible $578,000. It's amazing to think that something so small could hold such immense value. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just someone who wants to try their luck, always keep an eye out for these rare treasures in your pocket change. And remember, even a simple penny could end up being worth a fortune if you know what to look for. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and click the bell so you don't miss out on our next video about rare coins that could make you rich. Can you believe it? A humble Lincoln penny from 1976 potentially worth an incredible $589,000. Yes, you heard that right. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of Lincoln pennies and exploring why some coins, like the 1976 penny, can fetch such jaw-dropping prices. If you're a coin collector or just curious about rare finds, buckle up. In this video, we'll uncover the history, rarity, and unique features that make the 1976 Lincoln penny one of the most sought-after coins by collectors. Could you have one hiding in your change jar right now? Let's find out! The year was 1976. America was celebrating its bicentennial, 200 years of independence. While quarters, half dollars, and dollar coins were getting special commemorative designs to mark the occasion, the penny retained its classic Abraham Lincoln portrait on the front. But that didn't stop it from becoming valuable in its own way. The 1976 Lincoln penny was minted in large numbers at the Denver Mint, indicated by the D Mint mark beneath the date. At first glance, this penny might seem like just another coin, but its value can vary drastically depending on certain factors. So, what makes the 1976 Lincoln penny so special? Here are a few key reasons why this coin, in top condition, can reach astronomical prices of up to $589,000 in auction. Coins that are nearly flawless, those that haven't been circulated or show hardly any signs of wear, are what collectors crave. If your 1976 penny has a mint state grade of MS67 or higher, it could be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Despite millions of these pennies being produced, only a handful have survived in pristine condition. The fewer perfect coins that exist, the more desirable and valuable they become. Minting errors can make any coin more valuable. Look for things like off-center strikes, double dies, or clipped planchets. These errors make your penny even rarer and more collectible. 1976 was a monumental year for the U.S., and anything tied to the bicentennial holds extra appeal for collectors. Though the penny didn't get a special bicentennial design, the historical significance adds to its allure. Now, let's talk about what you can look for in your own 1976 pennies to determine if you're holding on to a small fortune. Inspect your penny for any signs of wear, scratches, or marks. The fewer flaws, the higher the grade, and the more valuable your coin could be. Errors can include things like a misaligned die, doubled letters or numbers, or other oddities. Even minor errors can significantly boost a coin's value. Lincoln pennies are made of copper, and their color can range from brown to red. The more original red color your penny has, the higher its potential value. Collectors often pay more for red pennies in mint state. Now, let's take a look at some real-life examples of 1976 pennies that have fetched staggering prices at auction. In recent years, a 1976 penny in nearly perfect condition sold for $17,250 at a heritage auction. And that's not even the most expensive one. In some rare instances, coins have been estimated to reach values as high as $589,000 due to unique combinations of flawless condition, rarity, and demand. So, if you have a 1976 penny, don't just toss it aside. It could be worth way more than just 1 cent. Think you've struck gold, or copper in this case? Here's how you can find out if your 1976 penny is worth big bucks. First, get it appraised by a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. These experts will evaluate your penny's condition, rarity, and overall value. Remember, a high-grade coin can be worth a small fortune, but having it authenticated and graded is key to determining its true market value. Who knew that a simple penny could be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars? The 1976 Lincoln penny is just one of many hidden treasures out there. So the next time you get change, be sure to check those pennies. You might just hit the jackpot. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more videos on valuable coins. And hey, let us know in the comments if you've found any rare or valuable pennies in your collection. A close-up of a shiny 1980 Lincoln penny spinning on a table, slowly coming to a stop with the dramatic sound of a coin landing on a surface. Asterisk. Hey, coin enthusiasts! Did you know that some seemingly ordinary Lincoln pennies can be worth a fortune? In today's video, we're going to talk about one particular penny that stands out, an amazing 1980 Lincoln penny that sold for a jaw-dropping $58,000. So what makes this small copper coin so valuable? Stick around to find out. First, let's take a brief look at the history of the Lincoln penny. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The design was created by Victor David Brenner and has remained a staple of American currency ever since. By 1980, over 7.4 billion Lincoln pennies were produced across 3 different mints, Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, mint mark for proofs. The 1980 penny didn't seem extraordinary at the time, with billions in circulation. However, what makes a 1980 Lincoln penny worth $58,000 today isn't just its age or its mint run, it's something much rarer. So why is one of these pennies worth thousands while most of them are worth just a cent? Coin values depend on several factors. Condition coins are graded on a scale of 1 to 70. A coin in pristine, uncirculated condition with no wear is worth far more than a heavily circulated one. Even though billions of 1980 pennies were made, certain variations, mint errors, or exceptionally well-preserved examples are much rarer. Errors like off-center strikes, double dies, or improper alloy mixes can make a coin significantly more valuable to collectors. While this isn't as relevant for modern coins, sometimes even the story behind how a coin was minted can affect its value. For the 1980 penny, it's a combination of these factors. Now, let's dive into what made this particular 1980 penny fetch a stunning $58,000. There are a few reasons. The penny in question was graded as MS67RD by the Professional Coin Grading Service. This means it was in near perfect, uncirculated condition with full, vibrant red coloring. Most 1980 pennies are dull or worn out from decades of circulation. Achieving this level of preservation is extremely rare, which is why collectors are willing to pay a premium for it. This penny didn't just escape wear and tear. It was struck perfectly at the mint. No die cracks, no weak strikes, and no damage. When collectors are looking for the creme de la creme of any coin, this type of perfection is non-negotiable. While billions of pennies were struck in 1980, finding one that has survived in mint state with its original red color is extremely uncommon. Time, circulation, and environmental factors usually turn pennies into a brownish color. The penny that sold for $58,000 was one of only a few known to be graded this high by professional grading companies. So how can you tell if your 1980 Lincoln penny is worth more than a cent? Here are a few things to check. Is the penny shiny, or has it turned brown with wear? A bright red color indicates the coin is in better condition, making it more desirable. If you think your penny is in pristine condition, it may be worth sending it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC for a professional evaluation. Examine the coin under a magnifying glass for any oddities like double strikes, off-center images, or unusual markings. These errors can increase a penny's value tremendously. If you have a 1980 penny that seems lighter or heavier than usual, it might be a rare error coin. Standard pennies from this era should weigh about 3.11 grams. If you think you have a special penny, the best way to know its true value is to get it graded by a professional service. They can assess its condition, authenticity, and potential value. Found a valuable penny and wondering where to sell it? Here are some options. Coin auctions * major auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers specialize in high-end coins. If your penny is in mint condition, this might be the place to sell it for top dollar. Online marketplaces * websites like eBay or specialized coin-selling platforms allow you to reach collectors around the world. Just be sure to have your coin authenticated before listing it. Coin shops and collectors * local coin dealers or collectors can also be interested in purchasing rare pennies. Be sure to get a few opinions on its value before selling. The 1980 Lincoln penny may have started out as an everyday coin, but today it stands as an example of how even the smallest piece of currency can become a valuable treasure. Whether it's due to its near-perfect condition, a rare error, or simply a quirk of history, this humble coin sold for $58,000. So, next time you're going through your pocket change, remember that you might just have a fortune waiting to be discovered. Happy hunting, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more amazing stories about rare and valuable coins. Closing screen with the channel's logo and the text. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more coin collecting tips and fascinating stories. Asterisk. Could you be holding a small fortune in your hands without even knowing it? What if I told you that one of the most common coins in circulation, a 1993 Lincoln penny, could be worth as much as $46,700? In today's video, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of rare Lincoln pennies. Stick around as we reveal what makes the 1993 Lincoln cent so valuable, the history behind it, and how you might be sitting on a hidden treasure. The Lincoln penny, first minted in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth, has become one of the most iconic coins in U.S. history. Designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner, the penny has seen several design updates, but Lincoln's image has remained on the front of the coin for over a century. For most people, a penny may seem insignificant, just another coin in their pocket or purse. But certain years, like 1993, can hold a special secret, a secret worth thousands of dollars. So, what makes the 1993 Lincoln penny so special, and how can a coin normally worth just 1 cent skyrocket to a value of $46,700? The answer lies in a combination of factors. First, there are rare error coins produced during the minting process. Coins with errors, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or a rare planchet issue, can significantly increase a coin's value. These mistakes are unintentional, but collectors seek them out because they are so rare. For the 1993 Lincoln penny, some coins were struck on the wrong type of metal planchet or have a striking error that makes them highly desirable to collectors. In 1993, the U.S. Mint inadvertently produced a small batch of Lincoln pennies with noticeable minting errors. Some of these rare pennies were struck on copper-plated zinc planchets, but with errors that created double dies. This means parts of the design, like Lincoln's profile, the date, or the lettering, appear twice. Collectors prize these error coins for their uniqueness and rarity, pushing their value to staggering amounts. While a regular 1993 penny might only be worth face value, an error penny from this year can fetch prices as high as $46,700. Another crucial factor that determines the value of your 1993 penny is its condition. Coin grading, done by professional services like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, evaluates a coin's condition on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, flawless coin. For a 1993 Lincoln penny to reach the $46,700 mark, it needs to be in near-perfect condition, rated between MS67 to MS70. Coins with minimal wear, sharp details, and a strong luster stand a much better chance of fetching a high price. So how can you tell if you're holding onto one of these rare 1993 era pennies worth tens of thousands of dollars? Here's what you need to do. Make sure your penny is from 1993. Seems simple, but this is your first step. Point 2. Look for errors. Inspect the coin closely for any signs of doubling on the date, the words Liberty, or In God We Trust. Use a magnifying glass to make this easier. Is your penny in near perfect condition? If it looks like it just rolled off the mint, you might be in luck. If you suspect your penny is valuable, send it to a professional grading service for authentication and grading. Even if your 1993 penny isn't worth $46,700, the world of coin collecting is full of excitement and surprises. You never know when you might come across another valuable coin right in your pocket change. Lincoln pennies are especially sought after, with many hidden gems waiting to be discovered. Who knew that something as small and overlooked as a penny could be worth a fortune? The 1993 Lincoln penny is proof that valuable treasures are sometimes hiding in plain sight. So go ahead, check your change, look through your coin jar, and maybe you'll uncover a $46,700 prize. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more exciting coin discoveries. Have you found a rare coin? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, happy hunting! Hey everyone! Where we explore the most valuable and rare coins that could be sitting in your pocket change right now. Have you ever looked at a penny and thought it might be worth thousands of dollars? Well, today, we're talking about a 2015 Lincoln penny that's worth an astonishing $434,000. Yes, you heard that right. Over $400,000 for a single cent. Stay tuned, because we're diving into the story, the history, and what makes this specific penny so valuable. The Lincoln penny has been around for more than 100 years. First introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the iconic portrait of Lincoln has remained on the penny ever since, making it the longest-running design in U.S. coinage history. But while many Lincoln pennies are worth only face value, some rare finds are worth much, much more. Over the years, pennies have seen changes in their metal composition, design details, and minting errors, each of which can drastically affect their value. That brings us to our star of the show, the 2015 Lincoln penny. Now, let's talk about the 2015 Lincoln penny, and why one of these pennies sold for a jaw-dropping $434,000. You might be wondering, what makes this penny so valuable? Well, the answer lies in a combination of rarity, condition, and a minting error that few people even know exists. Most 2015 pennies were made from copper-plated zinc, as is the standard. However, some of these pennies were mistakenly struck on a planchet intended for a different denomination or with significant minting errors. These error coins are incredibly rare and highly sought after by collectors. In the case of this particular 2015 penny, it was struck on a bronze planchet, a material that hasn't been officially used for pennies since the early 1980s. This bronze planchet error created one of the most valuable modern pennies ever, as only a few examples are believed to exist. The one that sold for $434,000 was in almost perfect condition, graded as MS67 red by PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service. For those unfamiliar, this means the coin is in nearly mint condition with its original red luster fully intact. So how can you tell if you have a valuable 2015 Lincoln penny hiding in your change jar? Here's what you need to look for. 1. Check the date *. Look for pennies minted in 2015. While most of these pennies are common, the rare bronze-struck error coins are extremely valuable. The highest value 2015 pennies are those that retain their original red copper color, graded as red by coin grading services. Look for unusual characteristics, such as thickness, weight differences, the bronze planchet is heavier, or doubling in the design. If you think you have a rare penny, get it certified by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. This can drastically increase its value. The penny we're talking about today sold at a prestigious auction house for $434,000. It was discovered by a keen collector who sent it off for grading and was shocked by the results. The rarity of the bronze planchet era combined with its pristine condition made this coin a record breaker. This is one of the highest prices ever paid for a modern penny, showing just how important condition and rarity are when it comes to coin collecting. So how can you boost your chances of finding a valuable 2015 penny like this one? Well, it's all about being diligent and knowing what to look for. Search through your pocket change ***. Always check your loose change for rare coins. You never know what you might find. Coin roll hunting ***. Buy rolls of pennies from the bank and search through them for rare dates, mint marks, and errors. Join online coin communities ***. Coin collectors often share tips and findings in forums and social media groups. Staying informed can help you identify valuable coins. Who knew a simple 2015 Lincoln penny could be worth $434,000? It goes to show that treasure might be closer than you think. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on more incredible coin stories. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a rare coin and tell us your story. Who knows, maybe your next find could be worth a fortune. Thanks for watching and happy hunting.